Hey everyone, it's Rebecca with Team Ladybug, and I am here with September 2025 Beetle box. So let's open this up and see what's inside. Woohoo! September already. Can you believe it? Okay. All right. And queens don't do drama. We do business. I'm always trying to open this without wrecking the sticker. I don't know why. It's not like I keep the paper or anything. Did it. Haha. Okay, so let's see. It's Fairest of Them All, September 2025. Your box contains full coverage white nails, red liquescence, blue liquescence, yellow liquescence, poison apple crystal mix, and magic mirror foil sheet. Let's dive right in. Candy for the win. All right, first up are the poison apple crystal mix. Let's see if I can get this open. Very shiny, very poison apple-ish. All right. There is green. There is like peach, gold, red, purple shifting. Wow, this is really pretty. I love this mix. Some nice white crystals. Just gonna put that back. And then digging further, here is some liquescence. Okay, so we've got red, blue, and yellow. Nice primary colors, so you could mix these and make pretty much any color out of these three colors. Just get your color wheel out. So let's look up liquescence. I'm on the mobile manicurist app, Team Ladybug app, and here is the liquescence listing. And it just tells you what the product is. Tracy said she's going to update this and maybe we'll do a little tutorial on here. But let me just go ahead because I know she's done classes on this. So I am going to go in and find a class that we can look at. I know she did this class, so let's try to look up this particular one. Okay, going down to classes and scroll over to view all. And let's just go down and find the liquescence class. I'm going to find the video that Tracy did on liquescence in the app, and then I'll give you some snippets from that video. It's June 22nd, lesson on liquescence. If you'd like to see the whole thing, go into our app and watch the whole video.
You don't use liquescence on here. I put this on here for a reason. Because she's water-based, she is going to dry up. She will air dry very quickly. This has a quick drying agent in it, is why it dries faster. Okay, and then you're going to have to scrape this off here with like a little razor blade, or you can go wash it in the sink, but you're going to have to scrub it. So let me show you what you do first for liquescence. I have a little tray here. You can use a sandwich box with a little Tupperware lid on it. You can use anything. You can use a paper plate. It depends on if you want to keep it or not. Okay, so I've taken a paper towel, and I'm going to cut that paper towel to fit inside of my tray. We're going to make what's called a wet palette. And this wet palette will keep our paint wet forever. I've had it stay wet for 2 weeks inside of a little Tupperware box before. And y'all know I keep my water in here. This information is valuable. Don't y'all be ordering this paint and just stick it out on any old thing. You do it like Miss Tracy says, because your paint will last you a long, long time. Look, paints aren't cheap. So now, that's not quite wet enough for me. Like, I don't want standing water on here, but I want this to be well hydrated. Okay, there we go. Now we take a piece of parchment paper. I'll show you the one I like. This is the Reynolds Wrap unbleached parchment. You can use the white, whichever one you can get. And you cut you a piece of parchment that matches that. Get that on there. Now what we've done, look, it's going to curl, and that's okay. You'll want to put a little bit of a weight on it. I put my scissors right there. Okay, until that gets on. What we've done, we've made a wet palette. So now when we add this paint to the wet palette, this paper isn't really wet, but it's retaining some moisture. It keeps your paint from drying out. And you can do your whole entire service with your paint on here. And it won't go this way. Does that make sense? That's why if you have it in a little Tupperware box, you could even use your paint the next day. Now, do I recommend keeping it 2 weeks? No, I don't, because eventually it will start to dry out around the edges, like this, because it dries from outer edge first. And if you haven't used distilled water, your paper towel can mildew under here. So always make yourself a wet palette. Secondly, you go shake these paints like you go shake a red-headed stepchild, honey. And when I say a little, you want a little itty-bitty bit. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Matter of fact, the color combo that I'm getting ready to put out. Ooh. Look here. You are not going to get this texture with a sponge with gel because gel is too thick. Look at this. I have triple loaded my brush on this one, and on her neighbor, I've also triple loaded the brush. Girl, she's lovely, isn't she? And then our little sample that's online, this is just a dotting tool, but you can see that metallic color in there. These I did a shiny top coat on, and these have a matte top coat. So now let's finish putting our paints out. I kind of like to load up my palette in the order I'm going to use my paint, but I don't always do that. This is smaller than a pea size. Don't put out too much because, you know, you'll waste it. You know, always add you some more. So in this set, you get a royal blue, a gold, a green, like a raspberry pink, and a purple. Now, because this is water-based paint, you cannot use a gel brush with this. You can use your watercolor brushes with it. You can use any brush with it as long as you haven't put it in gel. Like I have a 9mm that I never use in gel that I use for this only. I have a 00 that I don't put in gel. But I also have my watercolor brushes. And that's what I'm going to use. Watercolor pen. and mini watercolor. The mini watercolor is what I painted these ones with. And so now our wet palette's ready to go. The other rule that I want you to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, you have to do this over a matte surface. If you're trying to paint on a shiny surface or a tacky layer with this, again, acrylic paints do not mix with gel. You have to have a barrier layer down. And so the matte acts like the barrier to get it to stick to the nail. First of all, we're going to do one of these. Is that all right if I show you how to do this? And then I will show you how I triple loaded my brush for these little ladies. I don't know where oh, here she is. Here she is. This one I did a gold border. This one I didn't. Okay, let's get us a dotting tool. You want to clean your dotters in water. You also want to clean your brushes in water. And you can use your pink brush cleaner for this, but don't use it while you are painting with it. You use your brush cleaner at the end. So I'm going to put a little water in my dapping dish here.
You can watch that full video on the app. Also in the July 30th Christmas in July class number 9, Tracy uses liquescence there. Let's get back to the rest of the goodies in the box. We still have 2 more things to open up. So this is one of our foils called Time to Reflect. This is one of those really versatile silver and hollow ones that you can put gel polish over or ink. And then we also got a set of almond-shaped short tips. These are white, so they're great for doing press-on nails, or if you want to practice painting on shorter nails, these are perfect for that. I personally am going to use these for some Christmas press-on nails, although maybe some Halloween ones too. Please don't forget to tag us in Facebook pictures of the nails that you do, because we can put those on our stories weekly or whatever if, you have your logo on them, or we'll give you credit for it. So just love to see anything you come up with these, and again, tag us and put us in your mentions. This Fairest of Them All theme went into celebrity this month. So Tracy designed, and I had to recreate, a nail that goes into the celebrity boxes so they can have a sample of what they do. And this month it was a poison apple. So let me show you what this looks like, and maybe you'll get in on next month's celebrity box. If you'd love to participate in this, next month is going to be awesome. It's a poison apple nail. Can you even believe it? It looks like a candy apple. This looks like a real little tiny apple on the nail. Poison apple. I love it. So if you want to upgrade, it's really something I highly recommend. And thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy it. See you soon.